Well now.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our... Guess the Victim Quiz.
A victim quiz? Not a culprit quiz?
The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap.
Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Yee.
Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Monodam.
Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy! Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
all right.
Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon too.
I think that Monodam's going to kill... I think he's going to kill you next. I mean, Okay, let's do this.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
No, the actual phrase is spooky, scary skeletons.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
My god, Monophony.
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
I am going to kill both of you.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
How?
So round, so sweet, so delicious.
You're just making me hungry for sweet buns.
That doesn't sound scary at all!
Just makes me hungry.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
It's you and me both, buddy.
Did you hear something?
Oh yeah, you're gonna die next.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Would you guys be nice to Monodam already?
Oh my god, I can already feel the killing urges coming from him.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not?
And Kyo,
You're ignoring the obvious thing. What about the other rooms?
Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
I believe you.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening? No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
We're bonding after this class trial. First, because I believe you're innocent and you need a friend.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial! Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired.
What would Tenko tell you?
It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko!
I agree.
Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
Thank you.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died.
Alright. What do I got? Caged child, sound during the seance, hole in the corner,
Performing the
bloody
seance
Kokichi.
in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room?
Oh.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Maybe that explains how Kokichi got bloodied up. He must have fallen for one of the other traps in the other rooms.
If the culprit's plans were to make Himiko a suspect, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? And what would that tell us?
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Wait, give me a sec. While Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That room also had a part of the crosspiece cut off. Okay, I was right!
What if someone steered her into
Which
picking
means
that
I'm
room?
gonna have to agree with the statement that I
Of
think
the
Gonta
3 empty
mentioned.
rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped.
Damn it!
I agree.
Okay, good. Thank you, Gonta. You were on the right track. Thank you.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
Kokichi, would you care to explain without lying?
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Kokichi, wake up!
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. Well, what bad luck.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
Whoa, hold on. There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
Yep.
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Took a hook, line, and sinker, dude.
Especially you!
Yeah.
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
Come on, Himiko. I need your help on this.
We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
That's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
There you go!
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
We're maxing out our friendship next chapter.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
No, he's... I mean, he kind of is, but he's... he's trying to keep us on track.
But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
There we go, Kamina.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ha!
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah! That's it! That must be the reason. Prevent somebody from stepping on the specific... Wait. Magic circle? The one that Kyo drew? We were, like, you're not supposed to step on a certain spot, otherwise you'll disturb the salt? Hold on. It's in this. It's selectable, right? I forget. Is it select? Yes, it is.
This is it.
Hey!
It's
That would
because of
prevent
the
somebody
magic
from
circle
stepping
at
on
the
it.
Scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trip.
Yeah!
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Unless the culprit had an accomplice. No, that can't be right, no. That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit. There's no doubt in my mind. They're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Oh my god. It was him! He's the only one who would know about the magic circle. Well, I mean, obviously after he told everybody about it, but... Holy fuck, Kyo! Did you do it?
It has to be you! Kyo.
Whatever are you talking about?
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the... I got a little trigger happy.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo? Why do you suspect me?
You're the only one who put in the magic circle, so I'm pretty sure at that moment you would have noticed the floorboard, right?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for.
And, like I said, if he's the one that drew the magic circle, I'm sure he would have noticed it. And he would only keep quiet about it because he knew about it.
In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, The circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
Oh my god.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
What?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
The salt?
how can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't have to see it at all. They used... touch, right? They probably used it. They touched the salt.
That's it! The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Yes.
Were there any other markers within reach?
The magic circle of salt!
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene. I know it. Hangman's Gambit. Is it magic circle? First, let me see if there's an M. Oh! Oh, shit. Sorry. Is there an M anywhere? Yes, there is. You mean A. You mean I saw the I over there. Okay. Okay, give me an I. I need an I. Okay, this is all starting to come together. But still gotta figure out the freaking, Angie's murder. Okay, I need an R. Can you give me an R? Oh. Okay. Eh. Okay, E. Oh, crap, there it is! Got it! Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay.
That's it! The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
Yeah, there's an
When the room was
opening.
darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Yeah?
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check? Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Oh.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Sure, what's up?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Don't worry, Kibo, you have my attention.
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Shut up, Kokichi!
Hey, may I have your attention?
You have my attention!
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
Well, it worked!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
You have my undivided attention, Kibo. I'm listening.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Oh?
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
What did you install in him?
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
An image recording function?
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
Wow, really?
I'll give it a try.
That's cool.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Your mouth?
I also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
Thank you! I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth.
Damn, Kibo, thanks.
So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
There's lines sticking out. That wasn't part of the diagram.
Notice anything?
Because, oh, damn it, I wish I could go check my truth bullets right now because there was a picture and I don't remember there being lines sticking out of the corner that led this stretch to each room. So, does it matter which one I pick?
There!
I guess not.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document.
Those lines weren't in the document.
But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Yes, thank you very much, Kibo. You basically saved our bacon.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Thank you very much, Miyu, for doing that. Although I'm not entirely sure what original purpose that you were planning for that function to be for.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
What?
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. Your what? Why?
I mean, in medical terms, I mean,
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
Ew.
See? You're all grossed out! This is why
I mean, there are medical records that show, like, you, I need to stop it. I need to stop. I'm gonna be remembering a lot of those medical books I read.
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Jesus! I just want to know why.
Since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object.
If you did kill her, why?
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Like you entertained me at the freaking Love Hotel. What the fuck, man? Monokuma lied. He remembers everything.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later.
The only person who could have done that would be
we weren't
you.
the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
And the one who messed with the white sheet
The
was
only
you,
person who could have
Kyo.
collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it.
No, but you
I had
messed
no
with the white sheet.
opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words.
Had no opportunity, my ass.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Why?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma.
Kurakiyu, what the hell, man?
But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What?
What you talking about, Kyo?
Nice reference.
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Do not call Tenko trivial.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
Let's have to work our way and try to figure it out.
If you're the one who killed Tenko, You gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, if it turns out that somebody else actually killed Angie, I don't think everybody's gonna be, you know, comfortable being around.
Oh, by the way, I'm totally being honest right now, but I killed Angie.
I understand how you feel.
Or I killed Tenko, my bad.
Maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly.
But I'm starting to think that he probably killed Angie too.
There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
I believe robots do have the potential to understand human feelings, yes.
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
And I appreciate the work that you put into it, Kibo.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Himiko, we have to do this properly.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Himiko, take a deep breath.
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Yes, thank you.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Kokichi, you're enjoying yourself way too much.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Thank you, Kibo.
What
Uh-oh.
Wowee! This argument is getting intense. At times like this,
Oh no, here it comes again. This is a debate scrum.
the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
You're enjoying yourself way too much, Kokichi.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Okay. Here we go. I mean, I gotta hand it to the creators of Danganronpa. They made the class trials even more insane than I thought possible. Vote for Quarter Q. Don't vote yet. Oh my god, Shuichi's on my side. I mean, I'm sorry, Kokichi's on my side.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Okay.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
He
Okay.
was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along. We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Okay. Kyo's confession was shocking, but we can't be certain he's the blackened. Okay, now I've actually got okay. Oh my god, we have the weirdest team up over here. We got freaking Shuichi, Kokichi, Kibo, and murderous Korikyu. Never thought I'd see the day where I'm on the same side as Kokichi. We need to match up our ideas and persuade them all at once.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
Okay.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Okay. Okay. Whew. I'm getting better. No, I'm not getting better at all.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder.
And I forgot to switch to a PS4 controller. Fuck!
And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. You mean the dried blood underneath? We never even covered that yet. That's like one of the only pieces of information that I think we haven't even gone over yet. No, I stand corrected. There's also the bloody duct tape, the forehead injury, why are the front and back doors options? I don't know. Actually, there's actually quite a few information that we haven't even covered yet. I'm not even sure if the dried blood is even on here. Oh. Never mind. No clue was found at the crime scene that hasn't been explained yet. Well, it was different from the fresh blood from Tenko, so...
This is it!
Okay, I guess I was right.
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because... was there before Tenko was killed? It was from the investigating happened before the seance. The air was dry! Oh shit, I've only got 10 seconds. It happened before the seance?
That's it!
Okay, God.
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder.
It was from
It
Angie's?
was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
So, it was from Angie's murder, right? That should make it clear whose blood it was. Yeah, it was Angie's blood.
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Oh.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
Are you saying that she was killed under the floorboard and her body was Oh.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out.
But then why would she be under the floorboard?
Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I don't think he is this time.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Oh! Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true? Or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Huh?
To keep herself awake at night. She would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there.
The art research lab
Wait.
is
That's
not
not
where
right.
Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
Hold on, let me examine these
But
again.
why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
She was making wax sculptures.
She would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
I mean, she was making wax effigies, which is part of the... If she was going to do the resurrection ritual, she would need... She would need a candle to help melt the wax, I would think. That way she could sculpt it properly. That, or maybe she was grabbing a candle so she could burn the Necronomicon, maybe? Because you're supposed to burn the Necronomicon to perform the resurrection ritual, aren't you? What were my truth bullets again?
The art research lab
Effigies hung upside down, gold
is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
I think I'll try that.
She left her
I think I have to agree with Miyu on this
But
one.
why would she go into an empty room?
So I have to use the Necronomicon.
There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree!
Okay. But let's see if I was actually right about that. What she was going to use the candle for.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
Miyu, no.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Okay, she was going to use the candle to burn the book. I thought she was going to use the candle to, like, help make the wax effigies. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held.
Oh.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
What a fucking stroke of luck!
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
Let's go with the power of magic, because, I don't know. Atua seems like a...
I just picked one.
Oh.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that is fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
Shit, I didn't think about that.
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
Hold on. Okay, good. I can actually take a look. Ultimate Artist Angie Inoga. The victim's body was discovered in the Ultimate Artist Research Lab. The time of death is approximately 2 a.m. The victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the torso. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead. Oh. Considering the laceration, the injury on the victim's forehead, it was not bleeding as much as it should. Oh. I think I know what I need to do next.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that.
This is it!
Okay.
The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
Yeah.
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear?
We could kind of solve the case and you're the killer?
What is... What are you... all clear? What are you all... You what? What are... I will not fear. I will not back down.
What the hell? What?
Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
What the... You're... What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
Is this your sister you were talking about?
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Same here!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
Korekio, what the fuck, man?
Nothing is clear at all!
Dude! Okay. I'm sorry, many things are kind of going through my head right now. Oh my god. Does he have a split? Oh my god. Does he have a split personality? Oh my god, is that the sister he was referring to in our free time events? Oh my god! I need a moment. Holy shit. Okay, oh my god, if I wouldn't have bonded with him, this would have gone completely over my head. He has a split personality?
was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You would tend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
The culprit carried Angie in such a way that wouldn't leave any blood behind. I'm sure there's a clue at the scene that proves it.
Can I check my bullets real quick? Or my blades?
In need to confront Kyo with that evidence. I can't be thrown off by his pleas.
Ah, another typo.
I need to confront Kyo with that evidence.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body?
What do I got?
And not a single drop of blood fell? The
duct
hallway
tape.
and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
Okay, there was evidence, Kyo.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
No, but I believe Maki did.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
Yeah, we do.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Korakyo. Damn it, I gave you my V card, you son of a bitch!
It has to be you! It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them. Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
Tell me why!
I think one of the murders was an accident.
Huh?
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
The murder that was an accident.
Well, it seems like Tenko's required much more work to set up, so... Angie's was an accident, maybe?
That's it!
Okay, Angie was an accident.
Angie's
What?
murder was an accident.
Wait a minute, then why target Tenko?
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Damn.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless.
Why did he do it?
If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed two of our friends?
Tell me why!
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. Why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio.
Ugh.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver.
Are we all not gonna react to this or something?
Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Korekio, we bonded, man!
What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
That's the sister he was talking about.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery.
You just pissed off both Beato and Ederka.
I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
It's very unsettling. No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie.
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
The floorboard? The one that he was rigging?
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I don't know, but my brain just kind of... my brain just caved in itself. I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. Argument arm... Oh my goodness!
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit.
Oh.
Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize.
Fuck you!
Apologize. 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 You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
It ends here.
Gotcha! Oh my goodness! Shit, I didn't see that coming.
Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was like a blood stain on the corner, I think.
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Yes.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
Why?
Someone used to hit Angie as the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Give an award to the person who made that scream, because God, they got a powerful set of lungs. God damn it.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board.
But what I want to know is why? Damn it. Out of all the characters, I wasn't expecting Kyo to kill somebody.
When Angie walked in.
I guess that just shows him.
With a floorboard.
Cold cock? Whatever. Maybe I'm just a terrible judge of character, I guess.
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
That's true. This is the truth.
Just tell me why.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Ichi, please, put an end to this.
I will, Himiko.
For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time.
All right.
Kyo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Holy fuck my brain. Okay. Who is the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Who is... Oh, yeah. Who is the culprit with the saw? Oh, I'm sorry. Sickle place to kill. Hit the sliding lock. The removed floorboard. Stuck duct tape. Remove the gold leaf katana. What weapon knocked Angie unconscious? The removed floorboard. Okay. What was compressing the injury on Angie's head when she was carried? The duct tape. What weapon killed Angie? That. Removed the sword, okay. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? That would be Kaede's, but I don't think I've got this here. The handle of the spinning katana. Oh, hit the sliding lock. Okay. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Sickle place to kill. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. What weapon did the culprit set up on the iron cage? Okay. The path made with salt. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? It'd be me. Small stone Himiko brought. Ah! That... right there. Okay. How is the culprit able to move around in the darkness during the seance? Path made with salt. Okay. Kokichi's lockpicking. When the culprit approached the cage, that's not it. How'd the magic circle get erased? Stomp hard on the floorboard. No. Footsteps. Okay. When the culprit approached the cage. Stab. No, that's not it. Shuichi extinguished. Not that. Cut the crosspiece under the floor. That's not it, is it? Oh. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Who besides Kokichi was responsible? That would be Shuichi. That's not it. That's not it. There. Ninja's body was found. Who unlocked the door? That would be Kokichi. Okay. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? That would be Kaede's. And that just leaves one more piece of evidence.
This is the truth of the case! Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse.
Nice little trick you're doing with the eyes there. I don't know if that's intentional or just making it look like he's got the 2 personalities in his head.
They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
And you're just skipping along.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
She was just a very unlucky victim.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
It's always one minor mistake that the culprit makes that prevents them from having a perfect crime.
Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. locked the front door from inside, and took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this: to overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch.
You made an impressive closed room, but you made it easy to solve, Korikyu.
The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind.
Shining like a golden ticket.
Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko, in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide.
Assault.
They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner, finished the ritual, and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body.
God.
And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence.
I'm sorry, I need to know why.
That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
Seriously, thanks, Kibo. And thank you, Miyu.
Korekyo Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Well, shit, now I know the reason for the face mask.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Good job, dude.
Sweet Korekyo. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
What?
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already! Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
No, I'm still confused. What is he talking about?
The heart racing excitement as...
The heart racing excitement!
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off,
It's voting time!
Was it necessary for you guys to ignore Monodam? swear I'm going to kill all of you. Shit, though.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
You even voted for yourself, Torque?
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
At least you aren't like Kirumi. She voted for me. Freaking salty. Hey. Alright, how did I do? What? Ah, damn it, there were 2 back routes I missed? Damn! Guess I need to freaking spend a few weeks listening to that damn track. God damn it. I'm more pissed that I missed the other back routes. Seriously, you're correct again!
Absolutely right!
Amazing! This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row!
All right!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round.
How's this gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right!
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have.
Oh?
Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey! Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
Shut up! I never said I was scared!
The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive?
Yeah?
Then, why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
What? From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
What?
Unsettling. Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you, some of us aren't that lucky.
So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But why'd you need to kill both?
If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
I wasn't accusing you.
Calm down. No one want a disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway.
Kersploosh!
What the what?
Hey!
God damn it, man.
Well, Kyo, who is it? Who is this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us?
When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
sister.
Yes, the one I love lives inside me. My dearest sister.
Huh?
Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me, I'm not his sister. We're not looking at you.
Well, duh. If you were his sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait. Your sister, but didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. What?
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
No physical connection. I like how that's a little note up there.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth. For my beloved sister.
That is why. My beloved sister, I had to.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
No. I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
Oh my god. Huh? This took on like 500 different levels of creepiness. For sister's sake, I've killed many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes. Yes, Korakio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
Oh, what the hell?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korakio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional.
What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick. You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here?
What was that?
What? Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because?
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
Only girls. I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium... Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl.
Oh my god!
You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Miu, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sisters' friends.
Oh, worthy.
Why, you...
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care, Baka. Then the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me? Then I'll do it. I can't... Oh, sorry. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. Oh my god, I'm fucking up massively. No, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Huh? Infiltrate? Really? But how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people.
Can this be?
She stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. Though, I was planning on having you become sister's friend too. Eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for...
Wow! You did all that just to kill? For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child, just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved sister!
I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling. I think I'm going to hurl.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay? You look kinda pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Allow me to explain, though. I do not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However...
But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her a different way. So, I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could.
No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correcchio.
Oh,
Korakio, you're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
you're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister.
Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korakio's crime.
I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That's right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That's wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korakio's side.
Sister.
Oh, thank you, sister. I love you.
Cut it out already!
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing makes sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well...
Because death is unfair. Nyeh.
And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it.
If people were watching this...
Shut up! Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
You got me!
Hell yeah! If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then,
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
sister.
I think I shall go and see her now. My beloved sister.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
Correcchio.
It's all right, sweet Korikyu. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister.
My beloved sister. At long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
Yes. From now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others.
What?
Wait, I can't accept this.
Therefore,
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
from an anthropological
Why do you
point
think
of
so
view-
many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What?
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Korekiyo Shinguji.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right. It won't be just me and Korikyu. All those who died will be watching.
I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
I'm not emotional. I mean, God. I'm not emotional. I'm just moderately freaked out. Okay. How fucked up is this one gonna be? Korikyu has been found guilty.
Come on, you incestuous fuckboy.
What? Huh? Cultural melting pot. I'm just getting dizzy just looking at this. Oh! Down he goes. Oh shit, is it gonna be cooked? This is the, oh, ew, oh god. What? Monodam, no! Oh, this is fucked up. This is, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Oh. Oh! Your sister just betrayed you, dude. Ugh. I think your sister just got hitched off with a black and white homicidal bear. Monodam, what the fuck, dude?
What?
Oh, Gory!
No, Monodam, why?
How can this be?
What the? To think my cute child would commit suicide.
Yay!
Ah, it's so cute. It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along.
The Monodam committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodam obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right.
Yes, the other Monocobs drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey, who's Monodam?
Huh? You already forgot? That's kinda scary.
Well now.
Well, it looks like another class trial is wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster.
Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that right. Who can say?
What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings.
Which one?
Well, I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually.
Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time. God damn it, Monotaro!
Oh yeah.
It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
Avidas and goodbye.
Shit.
Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what.
That's not something a coward like you should say.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
But there's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
Then going to do his best to keep everyone safe. Going to want to protect everyone.
But your talent is entomology.
I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh? I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent. Huh?
That's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort. I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone.
Maki.
I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows?
Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll's one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll? Oh, you guys are so close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people.
You're right. Only 9 people left now.
Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right. 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain.
Actually,
By that calculation, does that make you one of the pieces?
But
Just 9 of us.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. Shit. That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude.
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know.
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys. I believe in all of you.
Okay.
Kaito.
well, of course.
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey,
Hold up, Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got that?
No way.
I have never heard of such an intense form of apology. Ugh. It seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help, you can tell Gonta.
Hey,
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised of just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know.
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a bit.
Nuh-uh.
I only said this because I thought about it.
Because?
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back?
What? Hold back.
Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
Oh. Aww.
Anko, Angie, I'm so lonely. Oh, stop it!
Fuck it, you're the next one I'm gonna max out with, okay? God.
I'm so lonely without you too. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you.
Himiko.
Damn it.
Damn it. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love. Tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However...
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
Oh my god.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
She was holding back a lot.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
I'll trust you to do that, Gonta.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me?
Huh?
You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya.
But... Oh. I'm sorry, that took about a few seconds to register because I was still kind of recovering from that, you asshole!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Exactly.
While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed. Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Kaito? Kaito, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
You sure?
Well,
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were
You worried about me?
Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Oh my god, they're too cute together. Ha! Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. Seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause of me!
okay.
Yeah, maybe. But you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna go get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. Kaito?
Damn it.
Kaito, what the hell?
I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here.
What?
No way.
What the...
Kaito, what the fuck?
Oh goody, now I got my mask so I can hide the freaking lipstick.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words. Okay. I gotta process this here, okay? Korikyu was a murderer. Specifically, he killed girls. For his dead sister that he had an incestuous relationship with. Okay, Danganronpa, I did not expect you would go that direction. I didn't expect you would go anywhere near that direction. Nor did I expect it at all. But shit, you went there. Okay. Danganronpa, God, you're a series that pushes way too... God. I don't know how the hell you're gonna top that. I mean... Oh, God. Shit. I've been bonding with a murderer. Oh my god, we had a serial killer amongst us. I mean, I'm sorry. We had 2 serial killers among us. Holy shit. Okay. Also, that's a dick move leaving on the cliffhanger like that. That is a dick move. What the fuck is wrong with Kaito? Does he have like a terminal illness? I didn't see any, I didn't see any inclination about that. Of him having it. Why is he coughing blood? What the hell? You better not fucking kill off Big Bro Kaito. I'm gonna be very mad if you do. Okay. I got a lot to process, so I'm just gonna leave this here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My brain hurts, my everything hurts. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Jesus Christ!